This is Just a Thought, a journey with Crystal Lee. Today's thought is inspired by Hosea chapter 4, verse 7, and it reads, "The more they increase, the more they sin against me. I will change their glory into shame." You have to be so careful not to let your successes change who you are or whom you serve. When you change whom you serve, it changes who gives you your success. You know, if God feels like your success or really anything in your life that comes before him, he will take it. He will make it a mess. He will make it a burden to you. You know, God says the things that he gives you is supposed to be, burden free. It shouldn't mean so difficult for you to stay with it. It should actually be fairly easy for you, as far as this should come natural. It's not to say things won't come by and kind of make you run and kind of jolt your battery sometimes, because everybody can get a little stuck. Inside Hosea 13:6, it reads, "But when they had grazed, they became full. They were filled and their hearts were lifted up. Therefore, they forgot about me." Ooh. How many things have God have given you to where once you got it, you forgot all about what you said? You could have made a promise. He could have asked you to do something. He could tell you to do something. For example, you've been walking, catching a bus every day, all day. Finally, God blesses you with a car. Now you got a car, right? Well, now God is like, okay, now you don't have an excuse anymore not to be able to go here or go to there. Now I want you to go here. Or better yet, I want you to pick that other person up on the street. Yeah, y'all might not get along at work some days, but pick her up anyway. Because if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have a car. Well, you might say, shoot, I don't like her. Or shoot, he don't like me. I can't stand the brother, so I'm putting him in my car for. This is my car. Uh-oh. Problem. Now God is saying, oh, now you think you've gotten full because I gave you a little car. Okay, let's raise gas prices. See how you do now. See how happy you be. Let's see what he says in the next verse. Okay, so in Proverbs 17:16, he says, "Why should a fool have money in his hand to buy wisdom when he has no sense?" Dang, that kind of hurt. Did God just call us stupid? I had to really ponder this verse. This verse was the most funniest thing I've seen in years. Because to think about it, God said, why would I give you money if you ain't got no sense to buy wisdom? Then what are you buying with your money? It ain't common sense, apparently. So that means you're probably checking it into something that you probably shouldn't be. Or just prayerfully, this verse don't apply to you. I surely don't want it to apply to me, because I would pray that I'm smart enough to know to invest my time, my money, my energies, and everything that I have into something that breathes and bring forth wisdom. Everything you do, you should learn from it. If God gives you something, keep doing what you did to get it. Don't change now. Sometimes we get something that works. A modern common day saying is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, why is it when it comes to God, we try to fix stuff that wasn't even broken? Instead of working on the next thing that's broke, we try to retweak something that we did right. I know, amazing. We could possibly get something right in our lives, isn't it? But sometimes you do. Last verse, Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 12. It says, "For the protection of wisdom is like the protection of money, and the advantage of knowledge is that wisdom preserves the life of him who has it." My thoughts, if money is your desire, just rotate it around and desire wisdom. If wisdom is your desire and is what you have, then be a good steward over all your resources. Sometimes people who are very wise run away from money because they know that money, the love of money, is the root of evil. So they don't want nothing to do with it. A lot of people live very simple lives. You might see one of the richest men and richest women ever walking past you and you'll never know. Why? Because they're not wearing sashes that says, "I'm rich, come get me." Now, new people with new money, it's kind of amazing how you can always tell people who either front like they got some change or people who really got some new change. And then they just, because it's so new for them, they got to just show everybody. Be careful. Hezekiah showed the Egyptians all that he had to say he wasn't broke. And guess what he lost? Everything. They took everything. All the gold, all the diamonds, all the rubies. Nothing was left. Don't let that be you, y'all. So learn from Hezekiah. Learn from the people who rise up fast and come down just as quicker. Because everything that goes up, as they say in the world, must come back down. So if your pride goes up, oh, God gonna bring it down. But anyway, I've had too many thoughts today. So hopefully y'all have been able to keep up with me as I've been attempting to keep up with myself. Have a blessed day. This is Just a Thought, a journey with Crystal Lee. Thanks for being with me today. Be sure to like us on Facebook. You can do so at facebook.com/justtathought, If you would like to watch any of our previous shows, be sure to check us out at www.tugnetwork.com. And if you would like to check us out next week because you love me this week, you can do so every week at Wednesday at 10 a.m. Until next time, y'all, be blessed.